Miss Janice E. Sullivan, writer, speaker, entrepreneur of the book Cucumbers Have Thorns and Snakes Love Strawberries.
And I have really enjoyed reading your book.
It's riveting, it captivates you.
You're ready to make a difference.
Cucumbers have thorns and snakes love strawberries.
90% of the people who have encountered anything such as that never tell anyone.
Hey, welcome, Big Whist fans. Chris Jones, the Whist Master, here with an author. We have another author in the house, Miss Janice Sullivan. Miss Janice, tell me, cucumbers have thorns, snakes love, and strawberries? I mean, this is a special name for a book. Tell me about that.
Well, Chris, the title is an actual metaphor. The book is a nonfiction book based on my life, and it's about triumph and empowerment. The title simply means that the cucumbers simulate the men genitalia. The thorns is the emotional scarring and physical damage that we go through when we succumb to things such as mine. And the snakes loving strawberries simply says that anyone, whether it's business, personal, or in relationship, that takes advantage of a person is basically a snake prying on a strawberry. So that's why the title.
Okay, so this is a book about your life then, that you have experienced everything that you written about here.
Yes, I have.
And so this little girl on the front, I'm just curious, that's not a baby picture of you, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, because I know people often ask you that. And I can see the book cover is a little shadow of a man in the background. What is that saying?
Well, that's an ominous figure, and it alludes to any bedroom of a child. It could be a parent who's concerned. It can be someone who's attempting to be a predator, or it can be someone who's just been misplaced and shouldn't be wandering around your home. My life story goes through homelessness, being abused, raped, and left for dead. It's a book that I've designed to speak to not only the youth, but to the parents and the community. It talks to being able to overcome certain circumstances, and then to bring in an awareness to our parents that everything that we try to instill in our children, if we ourselves haven't been healed, then we're perpetuating an ongoing situation such as mine. I feel I let my little sister down based on what I knew to give her, and unfortunately she was victimized in the same way as myself. Had I known better, then I could have done better. So the book is really to bring about a conversation, bring awareness to those who read it.
Okay. Janice, I have a question here. Just reading the back of the book, you were raped at 5.
Yes, I was.
And then you went on in your adult life, got married for 9 years, divorced the man that married you, to go back to the man who raped you as a child.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I can only add it up to confusion, being lost, low self-esteem, after going through everything that I'd gone through, and keep in mind with no one there to help me rebound from any of that. Even though he was the person that molested me from the age of 5 to 7, he was the only person that in my mind I related to as actually loving and caring for me. And that moment in those years that we spent together in my youth from 5 to 7 followed me to my adulthood. And I had lost my parents, both of them died. And the one thing that I knew I felt safe was with that gentleman.
Wow. And this gentleman, may I ask, is a family member? Or?
Yes, he is. He's my second cousin. He's passed.
He's passed now? Wow. I have to say good for him, because, this is just an amazing story. Cucumbers have thorns, snakes love strawberries. Wow, to hear that you were raped at 5 to 7, went on your adult life to get married for 9 years, left the man who it's just a phenomenal story. This is a must read, as you can already see that, if you don't have a book, you need to get a book. How can people order this book?
Well, you can go to my website, which is at www.cucumbers, that's CUCUMBERS, have, HAVE, thorns.com.
Wow, I know sent the book to Oprah already. I know she's waiting. This is going to be on the bestseller. I can already see. I already see you on the show.
Well, thank you.
I can already see you on the Oprah show, and Oprah, because Oprah was raped as a child by a family member. But to know that you went back, this is blowing me away. I got to get a copy. I have a copy. I'm going to make sure, if you're a Big Whist fan, you need a copy. Because we all, especially in the Black community, are into some dysfunctional relationships that we don't know how to get out of. Exactly. We don't know how to deal with. And here you put it in a book. And if I'm a female reading this, or if I'm a man reading this, I have a better understanding, a better awareness of the damage or mentally that's being done. You want to expound on that?
Well, yes, exactly. It's for all of those things. It's meant for the children. There is a way out. That there isn't anything that you could possibly encounter that you cannot find through prayer and through guidance and through your church home or other family members. There were several people that intervened in my life that helped me make some of the better decisions. And then to the parents also, it'll awaken something in you to help you understand how important it is to whatever you sow into your child's life. Make sure that it's something that's going to help them on the next go round, because some of us are already carrying so much baggage from our own stuff that what we put out is only what we have. And that's what happened to me. My mom was molested by her father, and her sister was pregnant at the age of 12 by the father, and my grandmother chose to stay with him. So it was a generational situation, and I didn't have a chance, so they thought. So it covers more than you can imagine. The book is tastefully written. It's been recently endorsed by a Wall Street #1 bestseller, J.L. King, and we're in works of even doing a video. So it's an awesome read. The characters come to life, and I promise you'll feel like you're going through every page, triumph and struggle with me.
Wow. Well, I live in L.A., and I know the producers there would love to get a hold of this book and make this a movie. Maybe Tyler Perry might get a hold of it and try to put it out there and make it a movie. It's a very special book. It's a very special read. You're a very special person. And to experience that and gone through what you've gone through and put it in a book. So, Big Whist fans, make sure you get a copy. Make sure you order a copy. And Ms. Sullivan, it was nice meeting you. And I'm Chris Jones, the Whistmaster, and you're watching Big Whist Across America.
Hi, this is Eva, and I'm here in Las Vegas with Janet. I did not get to meet Janet, but I did buy her book when I was down in Atlanta. Asked me to read it. I did read it. I started it. I couldn't put it down. It's a wonderful book. I invited them out to Las Vegas for our Big Whist tournament so she could display her books, and hopefully she's had some good sales, wonderful sales. I have to tell you, it's a wonderful book. Buy it, and you won't be able to put it down.
It's a page turner. Has caught my attention from the very first paragraph.
Struggle and the mental capacity of someone who may be being abused.
I couldn't stop reading this until I finished it. It makes the color purple look like a trip to Disneyland.
You're used, but you're not broke. How do I go from homeless to being broken, molested, to standing here before you?
There's about 36 million victims based on some of the stats out.
Journey through my life, 27 years of struggle, strife, triumph, and rebirth.